Hello guys, this is Arnav from TheBroThing, and in the previous videos we have learned how to start a conversation with a girl over text. The principles and techniques required behind holding a conversation over text. And in this particular video we are going to learn how to get her number or how to set up a date. So keep watching. How do you go in for the number close? You just don't say, hey, pass me your number. Fuck that, right? This is the 21st century, we're living in the modern day and age. And what you do in this day and age is, first of all, you have to figure out when is the interaction going up, right? What do I mean by when is the interaction going up is when is the interaction making you feel positive, making her feel positive. Understand guys, the law of state transference, right? If I'm feeling good while I'm giving you this video blog, you're feeling good while you're looking at me. So if I'm feeling sad and depressed, hey, so fuck girls, fuck bitches, and no texting, only sexting, you're not gonna feel good, right? So, first of all, once you're feeling good while you're texting her, right, leave the chat at an upper note. Leave the chat. You have a life of your own. That's what you have to project. And if you don't have a life of your own yet, the girl is the center of your fucking universe. Everything you text her is going to be super needy and super clingy. So what you want to do is, if you don't have a life of your own right now, if you don't have much things to do in your life, go out, meet people and have things to do in your life. That would be the first advice. Second advice is you can fake it till you make it, right? If you really can't, if you're thinking, okay, going out, is not probably the most feasible decision for you right now, what you can do is you can fake it till you make it, right? But at the end, you have to fucking go out and get that life. That should be your fucking objective, right? Investment, one of the major keys, guys, investment. If a girl is investing one word, giving you one word replies, what does that mean? That means you're investing more than her. She's investing one word, you're investing a fucking paragraph. At that time, what do? You give her an emotional spike. The same emotion, not the same, but something similar based on, what I told you earlier. Like I used to send an ugly guy's photo. You can maybe send something else, and maybe you can just send an emotional spike or just say something that is that she's not expecting. What will happen with this is she'll be like, whoa. Right? She'll be like, whoa, what the fuck, taken back, holding back. And then she will be like, okay, this guy said this, he's probably different, and maybe you can have this conversation, and then she will start investing. So how do you get a girl to invest in a conversation? Okay, so this is the one I use is, initially you have a higher investment than the girl. Then the girl has a little bit of an investment, right? The opener's job is to get you a reply. Once you have gotten that reply, it's time for an emotional spike. Once you give her that emotional spike, now what do I mean by emotional spike is something obnoxious. Like not completely obnoxious, don't be like sending her dick photos and come on, alright? Use your common sense. Do not send her dick pics. That's not an emotional spike. It's something that can get you arrested. So, moving on, give her an emotional spike and then an over-the-top compliment. So if you don't know about the over-the-top compliment right now, please click the link below and go to our blog and read the over-the-top compliments. It's a compliment which is actually a compliment but doesn't feel like a compliment, right? It is a smart compliment. So, moving on, use your over-the-top compliment as an emotional spike. Once you get that emotional spike, she'll start investing. So now her investment is coming more and more, and now you can lower your investment. What do I mean by lower your investment? Now you can ask the question like, what are your plans tonight? I'm planning to head out to XYZ place, right? This is what you want to write. Or maybe something like, hey, I just reached back home and I'm doing some, if she's like, what do you do? What are you doing right now? And you want to write, hey, I just reached back home and I'm doing some work and now I have to go to meet my friends. She doesn't give a fuck. I know, sorry to break your bubble, but she doesn't care. What do you do? Hey, what are you doing right now? Hey, nothing much, just chilling, and just shorten the fucking investment. That's what I mean. If this is a big paragraph, rephrase the paragraph and shorten the investment, right? And first, your investment is going to be more than the goal. Lower your investment, keep on lowering your investment. Then, once you feel the conversation is at an up, what do I mean by at an up pace? I mean, when you're feeling good, she's feeling good while conversing to you. If I'm feeling good, the same blog theory goes with this, right? And at that time, you want to cut the chat short. You want to tell her, okay, I'm busy right now. Let me text you back in some time. Now what do? Personally, guys, I don't want you to follow exactly what I do, but this is what I do, and maybe you can get this path. This path gives you results. It's a tried and tested method. What you do after that is you don't text her for a day. So you've taken the number, you've texted the girl, not immediately, but maybe the next day, or maybe, if you've taken the number at night, text her the next morning or afternoon, up to you, whenever you're comfortable. And then you get the conversation at an up level, at a peak level where the emotions are at a peak, and then you leave the conversation over there, right? And then you start the conversation again after one day. Very important, guys. Why? Because the girl might just be thinking, oh, he's such a cool guy, and why did he just stop replying or stop talking to me, right? And at that point, you can re-engage the conversation, or maybe she will re-engage the conversation. Most of the times, girls also re-engage in the conversation. At that time, maybe you can call her home, maybe you can ask her for a day too, whatever suits you. So, once you start again, understand the conversation was left at an upper note. So the conversation starts at that note. Now, what you want to do is you want to keep it going on another upper note, and you want to, at that point, when it reaches the peak again, you want to go in for the close. What do I mean by the close is go and ask for a date, man. Don't be like, let's be friends, let's meet, I want your number. Fuck that, right? You're a person who is on his purpose and who has things to do in his life. So what you do is, hey, I'm free on Tuesday at this time. What about you? Now what happens with this close is a girl will only give you two replies, yes or no. Even if you ask her, hey, when are you free? She'll say yes or no. Hey, I'm free on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Are you free? Yes or no. Now, why did I tell you to take a little bit of a blueprint of a girl, whether she's working, she's college going, she's doing something in her fucking life, or something else? Why did I tell that? Because you want to know what her logistical thing is like. You want to know what her work timings are like. You want to know what her schedule is like so that you can fix up the date. Now, once you have all that in your mind, you can go in like, hey, I'm free on Tuesday after 7 p.m. If she's doing a job, 7 p.m., most of the jobs end at like 6:30, 6. So she can be like, if she wants to really meet you, she will fucking meet you. If she doesn't, even if she's free, she's going to say she's not, right? So at that time, what you can do is you can tell her, okay, free on Tuesday, 7 p.m. What it does is, rather than getting the frame with her or getting into her frame, you get her into your frame. You're not saying like, okay, I'm always available. When are you free? You're rather like, okay, I'm free on this day, this time. Let's meet at this particular spot. A man who's decisive, creates more attraction. So anyway, guys, after you've done all that, meet her and go take her out on an amazing date or an amazing adventure. And I hope you guys had fun with this blog as much as I did. So hope to see you next time. I hope you found this video informative. So now you have all the theory about text game. You know how to start a conversation, you know how to hold a conversation, and also you know how to get her number or take her out on a date. In the next video, I'm going to show you how I use all these mindsets and techniques for my own game and how I personally do it. Until next time.